You see, I studied in Oxford, New York, Paris, but it's the desert I like best.
Why is that?
Because it's clean. It won't be easy to get into the fortress.
Well, that's your problem. My mission was just to find you a ship.
Mission is a slight exaggeration. We pay you to make sure Prince Saud gets to the felucca.
Exactly, but why me?
Why do you keep asking questions?
Surah 115, also known as Surah of the Maltese, says, "Ask and thou shalt have an answer."
You infidel. You measly scorpion. There are only 114 surahs, and they don't mention you.
Don't you dare call me an infidel. You know, most Maltese have a strain of Saracen blood.
Precisely. Hopefully, a Saracen would not betray us. Look, that's where Prince Saud is being held hostage by his uncle Abdul. Whichever way the war ends, he'll use him to bargain with.
And just like a true revolutionary, you fly to the rescue of royalty.
That's our way. We respect traditions, family interests, and so on. The revolution will not happen for a while yet.
You are 2 days late.
We had to take the long route to avoid Turkish patrols.
The law says justifying yourself will not earn you a camel.
But it also says that friends shall not blame friends. Let's not argue, Kush. Have you seen the young prince?
Yes, he's just like a baby camel amongst females. But what are you doing traveling with an infidel? Have you deserted the path of righteousness?
Like you, I tread the path of truth, but along the way we meet so many fools. Don't become one of them. He is a friend, Kush.
He has his religion, we have ours. Now let's drink some tea. And your friend there shall say nothing, as the sound of his voice might break the desert silence.
You look like a couple of English ladies.
It is a custom of Bedouins and Danakils to drink tea before action. Kush is very faithful to the law of the Quran.
Then will he let me eat some peanuts?
Corto, behave yourself.
Yes, Mother.
Getting in will be easy. They are not expecting an attack. Getting out will be another matter.
Do you have a plan?
First, we get into the fortress, and then we improvise. Here, we only talk and achieve nothing.
Did you hear that? Now, that's what I would call good common sense. May the blessings of Allah be upon you.
Guards! Why do you close that stupid door so early?
Only a bloody Bedouin would make so much noise. What do you want, you scum?
Ah, curse that waggling tongue of mine. I did not mean to bother you, Effendi. But my lady's waiting.
She must be ugly as a monkey if she's waiting for the likes of you. Let him in, or he'll stay here all night howling.
Hey, Jock.
You? Who taught you to call Scottish Highlanders by their names, eh?
I grew up near a British Army base. What are you doing here?
We were captured in Kut in Mesopotamia. And you? Which side are you on?
Oh, I'm on a secret mission.
Hey, you! Didn't you know it's forbidden to talk to prisoners?
I wanted to buy a skirt. I'm going, Effendi. You can keep that skirt of yours, you dirty hound. It's full of fleas.
Yeah, McLean. Who was that Arab?
Well, an ally perhaps.
Why are you following me, Effendi?
I enjoy your company. Hey, hang on. You're carrying an English rifle. Show it.
Stop that now, filthy dog! You've killed him. For what? For money? For a woman? Or for something more serious? Let's go to the police station. You can explain it to us there.
Surah 48 says, "We have bestowed upon you a great victory." What on earth are you doing here?
It is also written that one shall not abandon a friend. You saved my life, Kush.
Life doesn't count in my book. For now, let's have tea.
No thanks, never before 5 o'clock. Where's El Oxford?
I'm supposed to meet him on the minaret before prayer, but there will be no prayer. I've killed the muezzin. He found me up there.
You're a murderer, but I won't argue with you. Take this message to the English in Aden. I'll meet El Oxford at the minaret.
I refuse to take orders from an infidel like you.
So go for the fun of it, and for the money the English are gonna give you. And listen to me, Kush. There's one thing you need to understand. I'm not an infidel. I am a Beni Cain. Our father is Cain, son of Adamah and Iwa. And we Cainites are still seeking paradise lost to give it back to our mother. But we are also the sons of vengeance. If you refuse to do what I say, your name will be written in the great book of perversion. Now, go on. Think of all that English money.
I'd rather go for the fun of it, Corto Maltese.
Allah Akbar. Allah.
In Allah's name, what is that? The old fool must be drunk again.
Abdullah Pasha, that's not a prayer, it's gibberish. You should be more careful in choosing your muezzin.
You are right, Qaid. I will have him beaten 10 lashes on the soles of his feet. A dog barking would sound better. Why did you kill the muezzin?
I didn't kill him, it was Kush. I sent him to Aden to get some help.
The infamous little devil. It'll take him 5 days to get there and back, and it will be less than 5 hours before we're arrested and shot. Mind you, I'm in no position to criticize. I didn't even manage to get near the young prince.
So we're risking our necks for nothing, right?
No, it won't be for nothing. I can't see why a revolution can't start from a minaret.
Hey, Jock!
Careful, the sentinel on the small tower!
You'll be okay.
I can't move, Corto. I'm finished. Abdul was killed. The young prince is no longer in danger. Corto, recite the Surah of Daybreak for me. And please cover my face as befits a Bedouin.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful, may the blessed El Oxford start a new life filled with lots of beautiful women and lots of wine, since the law doesn't apply in the next life.
They'll never survive a machine gun attack.
Door to the ammunition store is open. I'll see you in hell, laddie.
You blew up half the fortress.
I can hear that.
Hear what?
They're playing the Black Bear. It's a song from home. Of course you wouldn't know. You gotta be Scottish.
The 42nd Regiment has come to rescue us! Hooray for the 42nd!
Hooray for El Oxford.
You're late as usual, Corto Maltese.
Gosh, that was quick. How did you manage it?
I did not go all the way to Aden. The infidels were only 2 hours away. I got here before them.
Who's the child?
Meet Prince Saud, a descendant of the Sharifs of Mecca.
Why are you pestering him?
I don't like young princes. El Oxford died because of him. And also, when he's a man, no one will ever dare pester him again.
My felucca is waiting for him in Aden. Let's get him out of here before your friends, the infidels, take an interest in him.
Shall we have some tea?
Remember? Never before 5 o'clock, Kush.
If there is one water in Europe I seek, it is the cold black pool where into the scented twilight a kneeling child filled with sadness launches a boat as frail as a butterfly in May. Did you know that Rimbaud sold rifles to the Mad Mullah's dervishes? Now they're turning them against us. Wretched Frenchmen. Great poet, though.
I'm impressed. I thought officers of Her Gracious Majesty only ever read Kipling. Why are you staring at me like that, Brat? I didn't mean to accuse you of imperialism.
A man can enjoy both Rimbaud and Kipling, or at least part of Kipling.
Sir, a Beni Amer warrior is asking to see Corto Maltese.
Show him in.
I am tired of waiting.
It is written that patience is a privilege. Come over here. Do you want some, Kush?
You know full well the law forbids it.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
In any case, locals cannot drink alcohol on these premises. It's forbidden.
Give me a drink, Corto Maltese.
Here you go. This is perfectly ridiculous. Kush gave me some water in the desert. So here, Kush, drink this.
I regret to say, Corto Maltese, that was a very foolish thing to do.
Well, who's counting?
Now I'm leaving, Corto. Feel free to follow me.
Just a moment. Sergeant Ahmed, arrest this Danakil.
Now you're being a fool, Captain.
Throw this tramp out of here.
You humiliated a man who's unable to fight back. You're a coward, Brat.
What about you, Corto Maltese? I didn't notice you rushing to defend your friend.
I'm not his mother. No. Kush doesn't need a chaperone. He'll kill you, Brat.
This is all your fault. Sergeant, lock the gentleman up.
Who are you?
A man who talks too much. Some things are best left unsaid.
Things like what?
Like the fact that the captain is a coward. That he looks away when he meets a slave convoy.
Why do you serve in his regiment, then? And against your own people, too.
Sometimes you make mistakes. Then you realize it's too late to turn back.
Life's not easy. We all have our own reasons. It's a tough world we live in.
Corto Maltese, the captain wants to see you.
Oh, what's the matter with the captain? Is he feeling lonely? You called, sir.
Let's stop playing games, especially since today is September 13th. A very special day for me. Do you know the story of Judah O'Leary?
Of course I do. He's the Irish rebel who betrayed his father to collect the ransom from the English.
It wasn't for the ransom. He did it for glory. I was there on September 13th. Judah and his brother Simon had just blown up an English convoy. They were due to meet back with Connolly, their leader, at a castle nearby, but there was no one there. They realized that they were being tracked down by English soldiers. Judah was paralyzed with fear, but Simon faced them and started shooting. And he was a good shot. The English were forced to take cover. But Judah was still petrified. Then an idea dawned on him. That very night, during his watch, he made contact with the English commander. In return for a handsome reward, he came back and killed his brother Simon. Judah was never seen again. The story goes that he roams the British Empire alone with his guilty conscience.
It's right outside.
It must be rebels.
Captain, sir, the man Mullah's dervishes.
But he can't do that to me. I've always been easy on him.
What did you say, Brat?
Nothing. It's not important. Go and help the gunners.
That's out of the question. I have nothing to do with this.
You're a British subject, and it's an order. I could have you killed for disobedience.
Yeah, when my back's turned.
What do you mean by that, eh? Will you speak your mind?
You understood me very well.
Captain, sir!
Where's the sergeant?
The sergeant's dead! There's only 2 of us left!
Help me, Corto! Hide. It's the only sensible thing to do. Did you take a shortcut? Hang on. This has nothing to do with me, but you don't care, do you?
I was never a threat to you. I always let you travel as you please.
True, but only because you were too much of a coward to fight us.
Wait, I recognize you. You're that friend of Corto Maltese.
But he's not like you. He doesn't whip people. But that is not why you are going to die.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Oh, yes, we are, but for a different reason. Because you English came here thinking you could treat us like slaves.
My God, no, not the fire! Please, not fire! No! Oh, no! Help! Fucking
Crying like a baby. He can't stand the flames.
Down with the English.
Corto, please help me!
Who shot the Englishman?
Corto Maltese.
Quick! The white man is hiding in there.
No, there's no one. It's like he's disappeared.
He can't just have vanished like that.
Yes, I know him. He's an evil demon. You will never find him again. You really do like climbing up minarets, don't you? I just hope you're not going to start singing.
Why didn't you tell them I was here?
Because to gamble with death as you do, you must be mad. And madmen are sacred in the eyes of Allah. Why did you shoot the captain?
To end his suffering.
What was it to you? He was a coward.
Yeah? So you knew what he was like?
You think you knew him any better?
He came from a country far away, where the grass is always green and where brothers betray brothers.
Similar things happen here, Corto. There's no need to go to countries far away.
You're right, Kush. Should we have some tea?
Never before 5 o'clock, Corto. Never before 5 o'clock.